Some of the background information about Middlesex University. We have over 140 years of teaching excellence in North London. We're based in North London, not in the central, just to let you know. Our art school, which is called the Faculty of Arts, founded back in 1882. That means we have over 140 years also teaching art and design. And back then, our university, not a university yet, we are the college, we call it Hornsey College of Arts. It's one of the earliest art school in London. So in London itself, we have 20,000 students, but in the worldwide, we also offer some courses in the world, and it is about 40,000 students. So we're based in London, Hendon, and Hendon, it's in North London. I can show you now, show you later. Okay, some of the Middlesex World Rankings. According to the Times Higher Education World University Ranking, we are on the top 400 to 500 in the world. If you look into the UK itself, it's 48. And if you look into the Korean university in the top 400 to 500, we have Sejong University and Gwangju Institute of Science and Technology on the same ranking as us. Some of the very good courses that we offered, for instance, film and photography is very popular because we constantly rank top 10 in the UK. Our design and craft is very good as well. Our fashion and textile, we are on the top third, always on the top 30 in the UK. And actually, I know that UK Arts and People Loving here, it's promoting our arts and design. So I will focus in arts and design more later. Talking about London, this is your first impression, River Thames. Here, and the London Eye, Tate Modern, Big Ben, and also Tower Bridge. This is some of the first impression of your London sightseeing. This must go if you are in London. And have you thought about studying London? And you will get to these places only around half an hour away from where you live. So we are in Hendon Central. It is very convenient because this Northern Line by the Underground, it's only take about half an hour to go to the central London. On the west side, we call it West End, the Piccadilly Circus, Leicester Square. And on the east side, you have the commercial area. You don't need to change line. The commercial area like the Bank, Monument, London Bridge, these are very commercial. And if you like arts, you can access to, for instance, London Bridge is near the Tate Modern, and also Tottenham Court Road, it's very near to the National Galleries. So these are some of the art places that you must go being an art student. And also if you want to be in Europe, go to the King's Cross. You don't need to change line as well. It's only like 20 minutes away from the university to the King's Cross. Take the Eurostar train, then it will take you to the Paris or Belgium, Brussels in 2 to 3 hours. So what if you want to travel from Heathrow Airport? Then I don't recommend you to take your luggage and take this underground, because obviously the underground system is 150 years old. So it's a bit not very convenient if you have a luggage. So just take the cab, which costs about £50, and it's only 40 minutes away. So we have a campus environment offer for students. It's quite unusual because if you are thinking of University of Arts London or the other university inside central London, they don't offer one campus environment. Rather, they will be like buildings scattered around the London area, and you will see people walking around, tourists walking around, and they are not students or teachers. But in Middlesex University, most of the people around this area, it's from Middlesex, either the staff or the student, and it's a very friendly student environment that you can experience. So these are the buildings. You can see some of the old building, like the original town hall. The government gave it to Middlesex University because we are constantly expanding. We have some new building. This pavilion is designed by our interior architecture students. The architecture students look into the area and then see how we can like combine the nature with the building and then building up the pavilion. Shepherd Library, we have a 7-story high library. The Grove is the main building that you need to go if you are major in art and design courses or other creative courses. So these are the other areas that you may like to go, like the gym, and also Camden Town. It's only 5 stations away. Camden Town is very lively, so many young people, a lot of underground music that you can experience. For the Shepherd Library, usually we open 24/7, but due to the COVID, we currently have like shorter hours, but we will resume to normal in 2022. You can go to the Uni Help Desk, which is the one-stop student service. And also we provide free printing and free photocopy. So if you have your final project, you need to print out 100 pages, color printing. Don't worry, just go to the library and this will provide for you for free. You don't need to worry about paying these charges. And also, if your laptop is broken, you just go to our library to rent a free laptop. These are other support that we have for students because we know that students pay their tuition fees already, and we want to provide the best support. So the electronic textbooks, it's available to all the students. So all the modules, we have your own textbooks. Previously, when the time I studied, which is quite some times ago, I need to pay at least like £400 a year for all my textbooks because you need those in the lesson. What if you can't buy it? Then you need to borrow in the library. But from 2014, we have implemented these electronic textbooks. Students can download it on their phone, on their iPad, on their desktop, and then there's no excuse for you to not bringing your thick textbook to the lecture because actually you can just take your phone with all your textbooks inside. And if you want to print out to put some notes on, you can actually go to the library and then take the free printer, and then you can print out some page.